Hi, welcome to Shelly Studio. Today I am working on my December daily, days 18 through 21, and the prompt for the 18th was Noble. And I decided to pull out my Dina Wakley paints and some of those supplies and use them today. Haven't used them in a while, and I know paints can get kind of stiff and separate a bit if you don't use them, if they sit around for too long. And so I thought I'd pull them out and use them. I haven't used them in a little while. And this is lime green. I've searched for a quote before I started creating, and I found a quote that talks about making others happy. And I think bright colors are happy colors, so that's why I went for the bright green. And pulling out some of my washi tape I bought of hers. I hardly ever use washi tape, and I have a good collection of it. So I figured I'd stick a few pieces on here just for fun. Oh, and that's another one of her washi tapes. And it says, make my voice strong and my spirit... I can't read it. I covered over it. It just keeps repeating on there. So I added it. And this is some decoupage medium, and it was really shiny, so I decided to cover the whole page with it so it would all be the same shininess. Well, and I write the quote on the top of this, and you'll notice later that it looks a little bit different. It's because the surface is so slick that it made this smear easily. It took a long time for it to dry. In fact, okay, now I think, days later, it's finally dry. Oh, the quote was, "The noblest art is that of making others happy." So the next word is flowing, and I was trying to think of imagery for flowing, and I haven't looked up a quote at this point, and I just wanted to use some of my delusions again still. And I did get behind. I've got a day behind, so I'm doing both the 18th and the 19th on the same day. You just gotta let things happen. You know, sometimes things happen, you don't have time to do it that day, or something comes up. You just gotta give yourself a break. And my quote, you just have to go with the flow. And that's what I used. I didn't even Google that. I just went with it. So once those dried, I decided to pull out some dark blue. I don't have any dark blue in Dina Wakley. She has some, but I don't have any of hers. And just stencil with this. This is one of her stencils. It was part of a set that I bought a long, long time ago. It had bird stamps, and then this stencil. And this one's just a real quick one. Nothing too fancy. And then I have this paint applicator, and I just go with the flow. Just tried to make them look like they were flowing down the page. And then I let that sit and dry for several hours, and then decided you couldn't really, the words didn't stand out enough, so I'm going around them with my Stabilo All, and I'm just going to trace around them and then take a little water to that and do some shading. While we're watching me paint. How's everybody doing? This one will come out just before Christmas. Is everybody ready for Christmas? Or whatever holiday you celebrate? I think I'm ready. I don't do anything too big, so it's all good. So I think it helped it stand out a little bit. What do you think? And can you read it? Maybe if I hold it this direction, just go with the flow. Alright, so that was the 19th. So the 20th is Tender. And I don't know why, I've got this brown paper, the word tender, and teddy bear just comes to mind. So I decided to paint a little teddy bear. I have just a little nub of an eraser. I know I have other erasers. That's just the one that was available at the moment. Got to figure out where those others are. So I'm just going to do, this one is, I feel like that was phthalo green, but it might have been a blue, but it's a little on the green side. Make it look like he's sitting in the grass. So has anybody been playing along with this December daily? If you do and post anything on Instagram, tag me in it so I can see what you've created. My Instagram link is in the description box below, in case you're interested in following along. As you noticed, I'm getting paint all over my drop paper. It's starting to look pretty fun. Soon I'll have to swap it out for some plain paper. It's probably getting pretty distracting. Just adding a little bit of highlights to the bear. Oh, and then I end up painting some areas white. I decide that I'll just draw his face over again, or his nose and mouth. Just spreading out the paint so it'll dry faster. So now just for some finishing touches, put his nose and mouth back in, clean up some of the lines. Oh, and then a quote. We have to come up with a quote, right? Oh, I decided to shade a little bit. I forget. It was only a day ago. You'd think I'd remember. Oh, and a little interruption. So my quote is, "Try a little tenderness." Give him little highlights in his eyes. Alright, so on to day 21. This one is super simple. I have this part of an envelope. So it's got that envelope print on it. So I didn't want to cover that up entirely, so I decided to do a little stenciling. This time some cerulean blue and a little bit of, I think it's called parchment. Alright, so I take a piece of vellum and put the quote on it, and it's, "I will make decisions today that will make my future self proud." And I glue that on, and that one is done. Very simple. Oh, I did go around and ink the edges to have it stand out a little bit. I hope you're liking these. It's been really fun to do them. I'm excited about my little book. I can't wait to finish it. And I have a long way to go. Like, I counted, I've got like, 60 more pages in there. I'll probably keep going. I'm not sure that I will show the video of all of them. Anyways, I hope you liked that. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. share it with your friends, and if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.